year.
All right, so there.
Then let's talk about. Then when I finally went to get the medical marijuana, a eighth of an ounce. I got a quarter of an ounce total, which was a daytime and a nighttime, and they were each an eighth of an ounce. It was $100.
That's $400 an ounce.
An ounce, yeah. And a patient is allowed to have up to 2 ounces on them at a time, and a maximum of 4 ounces a month.
And there's some sort of central database.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, you have to show your card and your driver's license, and they record what you got and when and where.
And
well, what I mean is, you can't go to like the one in Hot Springs and then go to the one in wherever.
Right. They track
So it's central. A central database. The thing that irritates me the most about that, having the $50 fee, I can actually kind of see that.
Well, I mean, you go pay for your driver's license when you but of course it's for 4 or 5, 6 years too.
Yeah, but what bothers me is that the doctors are charging $200 for a signature.
They're doing it because they can.
They shouldn't be able to. Insurance should cover that. That is an actual treatment.
Until that happens.
They can't. You know why? The same reason I had to pay cash.
Because it's illegal at the federal level.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. Fucking opium is illegal at the federal level too. But you can go get a prescription and you don't have to fucking pay for it.
And your insurance company can pay for it.
Yeah. And opium is infinitely worse for your body, no matter what the fuck the condition is, than marijuana,
Oh, well, the thing is, I mean, I get all the time, people are like, aren't you afraid of the side effects, and aren't you afraid, and I get the moral, like, oh, that's not a very good example, and then I get the, aren't you afraid of what's going to do your body, and I'm like...
Okay, first of all, the moral thing. Who says that it's not a good example for it to be a moral thing? Does it say in the Bible not to do fucking pot?
I didn't know if you were asking who says that or who says that to me.
Hold on. Were you talking about medical marijuana, or were you talking about the opioids?
Medical marijuana.
Medical marijuana.
Oh, I get that all the time because it's now starting to become like in like my Ehlers-Danlos groups and the groups I'm in for the specific conditions I have. It's now enough states have made medical marijuana a thing that like people are getting curious. Before, people wouldn't even ask about it. You could search for it in the groups and there would be nothing because they were afraid to ask.
Right.
So
now they know the NSA's listening regardless. So
so people ask, has anybody tried this for this condition? And I'll say, I do. Because it's like one of those things that's kind of like when I had weight loss surgery. I don't understand the point of hiding it. Like, if it can help somebody, then I'm willing to talk about it, and so there's always some jackass that goes, oh, well, I see you've got grandchildren, or how do you feel, like, are you going to tell them that you're doing that? I'm like, first of all, my grandchild's 3. I don't think we need to have...
Second of all, it's fucking medicine.
We don't have to have the reefer talk.
You should ask him, hey, let me ask you this. Do you drink?
Yeah.
Because
that is what I do. I say, do you drink or smoke cigarettes?
Fucking alcohol is responsible for infinitely more deaths and incidences than marijuana has. You know how many motherfuckers have died from weed? 0.
That's what I always say. I say, well,
like in history,
if
none.
you want to be that way, let's look. Has your child ever seen you with a cigarette or a drink? Because
gambling,
or whatever,
or losing your temper, or talking down to someone. Have you ever been an asshole to the waiter? I mean, fuck, man, if that's the way you want to go.
I mean, I don't understand why people harp on this thing, because there's so many other things that you could be harping on.
Is it traditionally older people that do?
No, and that's what I expected, and
Really?
that's what I was shocked about.
Wow, I would not have expected that.
It's about half.
Huh. See, like I said, the older crowd...
You understand that a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with it, but I do.
Right.
I get it. But the younger people, I don't understand, because, goddamn, people, go on Google and research it yourself. Don't just agree that, oh, well, the government said it's bad, so it must be bad. That's a that was a lie when they told it.
My pastor said it was bad, so it must be bad.
He's a fucking moron, too.
Well, that whole... I mean, like, my mom's... the people I know in my mom's age group, they're as open to it as anybody else.
Really?
Yeah,
and even her mom, like I think originally she was kind of like, but the more she's learned about it, she's like,
yeah, I mean, and the other thing is, so the moral thing, that just puzzles me because, like you said, there's so many other things that are so much more. Yeah. But then when you want to talk the medical aspect, like what is it doing to your body? A fuck ton less than some of these pills I have to take.
Because what would concern me, and I've said this to you before, and I've said it to
our other friend,
other people. Yeah, I mean, you're on a lot of medication. And
what's sad, Chris, is she doesn't take half of what they want to put her on.
Jesus Christ!
Oh no, I'm actually for somebody with like the average patient with the stuff I've got going on, because I've got intracranial hypertension, I've got Chiari malformation, Ehlers-Danlos, blah 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 blah.
Just a genetic litany of shit.
Yeah, I'm just genetic train wreck, but.
Just a genetic dumpster
fire. Yeah.
Actually, I really like that term.
Me too. But so I actually, for someone with all that, I don't take as much as most people.
See that?
And I'm not saying I don't take a lot, because I do. But when you have, system-wide issues like, I need this to keep my blood pressure up. I need this, it's just crazy.
Well, and the thing is, I mean, if you literally just sat there and said, okay, whatever y'all want to give me, I'll take it.
Oh, I'm never going to say that.
But what I'm saying is, if you did,
right,
you would literally be sitting there with your eyes half closed, drooling.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I mean, that's,
And I would actually have two major concerns. And even only taking just a fraction of what they want to put you on, you still do take a lot of medicine, right?
And I won't deny it.
Yeah. So what would concern me if I was on just half of that is kidney and liver.
Oh, exactly.
Well, yeah, because my conditions are not curable. They're all you have to just manage them. So
yeah, I don't even know that they would be considered chronic. They're genetic.
Yeah, I mean, there's all you can do. There's not even treatment to like put them in remission like there are with some,
right,
chronic.
Because it's a genetic expression.
So
it's just how your shit works.
It's like I'll probably always need to take these things, and like I don't know if y'all remember, before I've had my shunt about 10 months.
It was September?
Yeah.
Is that right? Is that what you were having when I had that kidney stone?
Yeah.
You were having that? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I was in the hospital having my shunt then.
Yeah. I told you that's why we went to that.
Yeah. We'll just slide in.
Well, I mean, we were over there and
it got bad, yeah.
It was bad the whole time.
Well, yeah.
But she was like, well, if you want to go to the hospital, because we were over at the imaging clinic.
His doctor sent us to Baptist Imaging.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And she was like, well, if you want to go to the hospital, Baptist is right there. And I was like, fuck. And she said, that's where Brandy's at too. I'm like, all right, well, let's just fucking go there.
Just make a one stop.
Yeah.
But
because we planned on coming to see you anyway, and fucking I didn't plan on doing it like that, but
right before, because I've had the intracranial hypertension a while, but it started to ramp up real bad in the last 2 years before I had my shunt. And so they tried,
almost 3 years ago.
Yeah, and it just steadily started to become a bigger problem.
Right.
And for all you motherfuckers that say that,
all you motherfuckers,
well, all that losing weight will make you healthier. I lost 130 pounds and this got worse. So fuck that. I mean, I'm so glad I did it. Don't get me wrong, but
that in and of itself is incredibly impressive.
And it's like, if it didn't fix that, it made a lot of things better. So I'll never, ever regret it. But
I bet your joints feel a lot better, don't they?
No.
Really?
No.
Well, but that's
but you got
I mean, that's like a lot. But I mean, I feel better as a whole, and I'm glad I did it. But everybody, you go to the doctor, and if you're 20 pounds overweight, they start that.
You need to lose weight.
You won't have this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Be like, motherfucker, I came in for bursitis.
Yeah. My neurosurgeon, he's like, well, I guess we know that bullshit didn't apply here, at least, and that's exactly how he said it. He's like,
he's funny.
Oh my God, I love him. He loves like hard rock, and like we like talk about tattoos and stuff. But anyway, like talking about the medical marijuana, they had tried, because like putting somebody on a shunt or putting a shunt in somebody is sort of, they try everything else first.
Because that's a pretty invasive thing.
It is invasive, and now I've got tubing going from my spine into my brain, into my abdomen. It's a channel that if anything goes wrong,
it could turn bad.
It can turn bad. Yeah, it can. So they don't like to do it unless they can't control it any other way.
Right.
So they put me on this medicine called Diamox.
I remember when you went on that,
and killed me.
Yeah, and that was so much worse than what you were dealing with without the medicine.
Yeah, I was like, so I mean, that's one drug. Like, it gave me, oh my God, like, and I already have like neuropathy, but it made like terrible nerve pain. Like I couldn't hardly walk on my feet; they hurt so bad, and just crazy stuff. And I'm like, y'all, I can't take this medicine. And so there's lots of times that the medicine is so, it has, in order to fix the problem,
it's got to actually do damage.
Right. You know, and that's why the medical marijuana to me is such a blessing because, you know, I haven't been able to replace all my medicine, but it has allowed me to sort of back off on some things that do damage, you know.
And that's what I was going to ask because you got your
2.5.
Was it 2.5 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? No, I know it was on a Saturday.
Yeah, it was
two Saturdays ago.
2 Saturdays ago. Yeah.
And how do you feel? Because you got the one to help you sleep, and then the one for in the mornings. That's what the creativity and
depression.
Well,
it's like,
she's a gooberhead. So
well, no, she's not just a gooberhead. We're the poor. Is what we are, and $100. I'm trying to make that shit stretch, so I don't smoke it that much because.
Did I mention our Patreon? Just
help Brandy stay high. She's much more entertaining when she's high. If you just knew, you can see on the ones when I. But yeah, like I got one to help me sleep, and then another one, and I always forget the indica sativa thing, which is which, but I don't give a shit. You know, one is kind of a upper, and one's more of a relaxing kind of thing. But when I smoke it, I can really tell a difference. There's 2 reasons I don't smoke it every day. One,
it's expensive.
And
$400 a fucking ounce. That's crazy.
That hurts my soul, y'all.
I've never. Now, granted,
yeah.
I mean,
I could get a lot of street weed for that.
It smells really, really good.
No, it doesn't.
Well, no, he means strong. Yeah. It doesn't smell good at all.
No, it doesn't smell pleasurable, but it
smells like a skunk took a doo-doo in there. I mean, it's bad. It
smells
so
atrocious.
If you were to take, let's say, 1 hit a night, every night, how much would a 1/4 ounce or 1/8 of an ounce
That guy
last?
told me that should only last me 3 or 4 days.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
I mean, my God,
crazy.
you're rolling some big hog leg joints. If you're,
man, let me tell you what. You would be broke as fuck too, because I mean, you're talking about 1/8 of an ounce every. We'll call it a 1/4 ounce a week.
Yeah,
that's That's $400 a fucking month just for the one.
Right. And of course,
that's $800 for the 2 a month. Man, if you drop in $800 a month on weed, you got more money than you know what to do with.
Yeah, I mean, and like
Hillary's on the couch.
Hillary.
I really thought you were talking about Clinton for a minute.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
No.
Hillary Clinton's on
Oh
the
my
couch.
God, you wouldn't believe how many times. What's your dog's name? Hillary. Oh, after Clinton?
No, fuck
Yes. Yep, that's exactly
no.
what
All
it
right,
is.
so
She's a boxer.
Good God, somebody asked them that around me because that's what I'm saying.
I'm
the thing is, so Hillary. So when we were at the store, we had lived in Cabot for like fucking 15 minutes.
4 years, Chris said, when we get a house, we can get a dog.
Yeah. Well, we're at the damn store, and she gets... All right, so...
We got a house yesterday. I need
Hillary
a dog.
is an AKC certified purebred boxer. If I actually gave a shit, we'd probably still have the papers. We had the papers with her lineage and all this other fucking shit in there.
That's just how it works.
I turn around. Amber is holding this damn dog like that.
She was the last one.
And I turn around, and we went in to look.
Shit.
Of course we went in to look.
Yeah. I didn't know about the air quotes when we went in.
You can't ever take me to look at an animal.
So we go in.
It's like Moby was a foster.
when we got her, that place shut the fuck down like the next week. So anyway, we went in. She turns around. I turn around. I was talking to the fucking store person. I turn around. She's holding Hillary like a damn baby, with this oh my God look, and I'm like, I guess we're getting a dog.
That dog.
And so we paid the $865.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear the part about purebred black?
That's not really that out of that line.
Well, it hurt my fucking soul.
No, yeah. I don't believe in paying for dogs. I used to do it. My parents raised me.
She's the only one that we paid for.
It's a thing.